Hey everybody, it's Lost Bobbin, and I'd like to show you my mega XP farm. I have turned a plain old zombie spawner into an efficient machine for early to mid-game Bedrock users. Come on, let's jump in. Here we are in my zombie farm. I'm going to tag the bed out of sheer habit. I always sleep before I head up, so it's always daytime up there, so smart. There's the zombie spawner. And over here I have some villagers, and over here is a furnace system. But wait, there's more. The first thing we do is turn on the spawner by getting in range. See the raging fires, and then there'll be some smoke as the zombies drop down? So cool. All right, while we wait for them to accumulate, we're gonna do some fishing. My pole is enchanted with lure and luck of the sea to make the fishing better. Now, why am I fishing? I'm fishing for 3 reasons. Number 1, fishing earns you between 1 and 6 experience orbs or points. You get cool loot, and people on tablets cannot truly AFK or their system will just shut down and kick them out. Better to stay occupied fishing than to get bored. I loaded in for this demonstration with 0 XP levels. I wanted to show you how many I could earn in 30 minutes using all of my different resources. I've set a timer, and every 5 minutes I'm going to clear the zombies out. In between, I'm going to fish and trade with the villagers. So we just got our little first batch of XP. I mean, that's half a level right there. So I probably got the maximum amount, and I got a fish. That's pretty awesome, because I'm getting food while I'm fishing, and I just got some potion supplies. So fishing's great, because you get XP and all these different resources while we wait for the main attraction. Please remember, it gets harder and harder to move up a level the more levels you have. So to go from 1 to 2 levels, you only need 7 XP orbs. But for example, to go from 29 to 30, you need 102. Okay, so my 5-minute timer went off, and let's see what we got going on. Well, we've got over 4 levels, a bow with mending, we got a saddle, awesome, saddles are excellent. We've got a cod, some puffer fish, and an enchanted book. I mean, come on. A nautilus shell, a name tag, these are all such amazing things that I was able to get just by sitting here fishing for 5 minutes. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cook the fish. Not only is this a food source for us, but it's going to get a little bit more XP out of the furnace. So when we're all done, we can do that. And I've got an infinite lava setup here, the block of lava, dripstone, all the way down to this cauldron. And even though it's a little silly to cook 8 fish with a whole bucket of lava, it also doesn't matter because it's an infinite lava source. All right, here we go, guys. We have 4 levels. Now, obviously, the real power of this farm is going to be in the zombies. Okay, so there's this little guy. He was riding piggyback, so he's able to slip through my whole system. It's a role playing. But let me scoop up all the XP here, and let's see. Wow, I gained 9 levels there. All right, so the zombie child reminded me about this setup I did for my clerics. I used trapdoors and fences to protect my villagers. All right, so what's in here? We got a bunch of rotten flesh, spoiling old leather helmet. All right, we're gonna eventually put that in the trash can. But we got some iron, we got some enchanted stuff, and we got a plain golden helmet. All right, you have to be in normal or hard mode to get the armor from the zombies, but we're gonna go ahead and disenchant the loot and get the XP out. Oh, look at that, we went up a level. So that means we got around 31 points off these 2 items. Hey, that's not bad for just hanging out and cleaning up the trash. All right, we're gonna take all this unenchanted metal armor, we're just gonna put it in the furnace system, and it's not gonna be much, but it's passive XP. The next thing we're gonna do is trade with our villagers. So I got them out of the zombie spawner, and I cured them to give me better trades. This one's not so great, but just you wait. You're gonna see that they're gonna get better and better as we kill the zombies near them. Man, that zombie baby was worth 12 points, but I took a bit of a beating. I'm gonna stand over here and have a snack by the fire, and then I'll go fishing again. Okay, the 5-minute timer's up again, and let's see what we've got in here. We've got some rotten flesh, we've got a new golden helmet, oh, an iron ingot. Thanks guys, I'm getting rich. The first thing we're gonna do is drop these items off in the furnace, and we can get our fish cooking and iron smelting and go talk to the clerics. And the trades are improving, which means I'm gonna start to get more points for less rotten flesh. Trading with the villagers earns you 3 to 6 points per trade. Now this guy's at 24 and I only have 23, so I'm gonna go get a little bit more. Thanks, dude. Okay, so this time while I fish, I'm gonna give you a few more tips. I don't have mending on my tools for this demonstration because I wanted to collect the maximum levels. But if you do have mending, here are some tips for Bedrock users. Number 1, get your armor mended first while using your sword on the zombies. If your armor is on you, it will automatically heal. Number 2, hold tools in your hand while you trade with the villagers. That way the tools absorb all the XP without any wear and tear to the tool. But careful, don't hit the villager. Number 3, in Bedrock, you cannot hold your tool in your offhand to mend it. Instead, strike the zombies with your sword and then toggle quickly to another tool, and then that tool will absorb the XP. Now, not every spawner will have the next 2 benefits I want to discuss, but if you're as lucky as me, here is how to handle it. I happen to be in a weird little spawn area for Endermen, and so I am going to look at this Enderman, and then I'm going to run into this 2-block high cubby. And for some reason, this Enderman is not... Oh my gosh, he just left. I can't believe he just left. How bizarre. Anyway, so in case you're in a high spawning area for Enderman, then what you want to do is make a 2-block high cubby so that you can duck in and then whack the Enderman so you stay safe, and that's pretty handy. Endermen are the same XP value as zombies. So I'm also in a slime chunk. So sometimes when I meander off, I come back and there's a slime here. This one's a small one, so it's only going to be worth 1 point, but slimes can earn you loads of XP. All right, so I hide in my cubby, and that way they can only come at me from one direction, and they're easier to kill. Okay, so as we finish up our last batch of fishing and killing and smelting and trading, we're going to go over all the cool stuff we got while we were here in the spawner. Okay, so we got some rotten flesh. All right, dudes, thanks. All right, going down. Yeah, you too, little dude. All right, last check. More flesh. Okay, that's fine. Good to go. So we're going to leave the rest of them because our experiment is now officially winding down. So we're going to toss everything into the smelter. The last bits of fish and even the shovel can go in. And it looks like we need to refill our lava, so easily done. Get the last bit of smelting with the lava. And I'm going to use this raw salmon to pull the final XP out. But for now, we're going to do our final trades with our villagers. So remember, this one started at 25 per emerald, and now it's all the way down to 17. Awesome, good going. And this one's at 22, starting at 31. Fantastic. All right, we're going to finish a trade with the 17 guy because obviously we want to get as much XP as we can. Thanks, dude. And then we're going to go do the final bit with the smelter. So finally, we're going to turn off the furnace using the lever, which allows us to pull the accumulated XP out. Salmon in, cook salmon and XP out. Okay, so this is approximately 6 XP points, which, you know, isn't bad considering what we were cooking up in here. All right, final furnace tally. 19 cod, 8 salmon, 8 gold nuggets, 3 baked potatoes, and 1 iron nugget. Not bad. And overall, my loot is an enchanted bow, a saddle, an enchanted book, a name tag, a shell, potions ingredients, 6 iron, 3 slime balls, 14 emeralds, and a carrot. Along with almost full 30 levels. That's enough for the highest enchantments. Well, I hope you found my tips helpful and my EXP Farm mega. I know I did not hit every trick in the game, but I got a lot of good ones. So feel free to share others you know about in the comments below. Thanks everybody. Bye.